Hi guys, it's Rose here. In today's video, I'll be doing a DTIYS. For those who may not know, DTIYS stands for Draw This in Your Style, and it's a type of art challenge where one person draws something and everyone else redraws it in their own art style. This one is hosted by Pomeline. The art on their page is really aesthetic, and I was really liking the cool blues and kind of like melancholic feel. Anyways, so I started off with my sketch. Of course, the sketching phase was not too bad. It did take me a few attempts to get the hair done in a way I liked though. But after that, sketching the clothes and the clouds was alright. Next, I started the line art. That went pretty well too. Everything was going pretty good until until I decided to add some silver washi tape to the drawing. I thought the silver washi tape would fit the vibe of the drawing very well, and I also thought it would just look cool. Plus, I thought it would just be fun to play around with some washi tape since I didn't do so for a good bit. I had used washi tape once before, but it was pretty simple to work with, so I already had an idea of what I was getting myself into. But that particular washi tape was translucent, and I could see the line art showing underneath, so I knew exactly where to cut when I needed to cut. But this silver washi tape was not translucent, and I could not make out where I needed to cut. So that's where the fight began. Also, the silver washi tape was like thick and hard. It was actually like hard to cut through. But you know, I was committed and I was gonna make it work. Eventually, I did come up with some sort of technique. I also had to compromise some of my line art because the washi tape would have worked me like too hard to try to wrap it around some of the flower petals I had lined out. So I took the easier route and just covered them. They no longer exist. Once I was done putting the silver washi tape down, I painted over it with a layer of Mod Podge so the ends and the little weird pieces wouldn't keep lifting up because they was trying to lift up. So yeah, the Mod Podge helped me to make sure everything stayed down nice and flat, which I liked. Thank you, Mod Podge. Afterwards, I started by coloring her skin. The colors I used for her skin were E53 Raw Silk by Copic, RV02 Sugared Almond Pink by Copic, and V744 Rose Grey by Marvi. I used this color combination because I wanted to keep her skin tone cool, because in the original drawing it was very cool to the point like the skin tone was kind of non-existent. Like she just looked very white, like not white skin, just white, like the color. Next, I started coloring her hair. The colors I used were BG05 Holiday Blue by Copic, PB70 Royal Blue by Touch, BV739 by Marvi, and WG6 Warm Gray by Touchlit. And I also added some white highlights with the white ink Sacred Jelly Roll pen. Following that, I started coloring her clothes. The colors I used were 69 Persian Blue by Touchlit, B62 Marine Blue by Touch, and I used the same WG6 Warm Gray by Touchlit from before, but I didn't like it too much. It looked too dark to me, so I tried using some other colors to try to lighten it up a bit by breaking up how dark the ink was. The next stage was coloring in the flowers, petals, and clouds. I more or less used the same colors for them both, which were BG05 Holiday Blue by Copic, RV02 Sugar Almond Pink by Copic, V744 Rose Grey by Marvi, and PB7 Pastel Blue. And I think that was by Ahugu. Yeah, I reused a lot of colors to try to make the drawing look pretty cohesive. It was mostly blue and I didn't want to ruin the blue feeling, the blue vibe, and like quite literally the blue colors. The last part I had to color was her eye. For her eye, I used BG05 Holiday Blue by Copic, BV729 Eggplant by Marvi, and reused RV02 Sugar Almond Pink by Copic. Yeah, when I say I was just reusing colors, I was just reusing colors. The color palette was pretty simple. It was blue. After that, I just spent some time cleaning up the drawing in some places and then I was done. Yeah. I really liked how this one turned out. At first, I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it because the silver washi tape had me in a headlock. It was tricking me and I didn't know if I was gonna make it out this fight. But like I told you guys last time, you just gotta trust God, trust yourself, and trust the process. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching.